And what we got here is Sonic the Hedgehog redo on PC by YouTuber Luke Gray. He mentions that he's not a programmer, and I believe this is using the Unity engine to make all this happen. So keep that in mind if you're not a fan of Unity or whatever. You know, yay, I guess. But if you are a Sonic the Hedgehog fan, you'll want to check this out. It's a lot of people are saying in the comments on some of his videos are saying that this is like Sonic the Hedgehog episode 4, or excuse me, 4 episode 1 and 2. Remember that was like on, I believe it was on mobile. I think it came to consoles. I can't remember. I'm not a super huge Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I respect the franchise. I respect, what it did for gaming and everything, but I don't know, it just feels too zippity zip for me. And anyhow, back to the game. The demo is actually pretty interesting. It's kind of like a reimagining of Sonic Hill Zone 1 and 2. And it's graphically, it looks great. The screen does a little bit of like if you're a retro gamer from the past, like particularly enjoyed Neo Geo, then you probably remember how on the some of their fighting games the camera would zoom in and out depending on proximity to each other. But here in Sonic the Hedgehog redo, Mr. Gray has done that with the camera. So like when you're going really fast, the camera will zoom back, giving you more view on the screen. So it's like that little detail helps so much in being able to enjoy the speed that's built into the Sonic franchise. I understand back in the day on Sega Genesis, Sega just could not do that. That wasn't something that they could do. Obviously, they never brought Sonic to Sega Saturn. Sonic Jam doesn't count. That's a retro re-release. They did bring, obviously they brought Sonic to, Sega Dreamcast, but that was 3D with Sonic Adventure. They didn't release a 2D Sonic after, I believe, Sonic and Knuckles, which is a shame. Obviously they did with, Sonic 4 or whatever. But, we'll probably never know what Sega's version of a remake of Sonic the Hedgehog 1 could look like, because they've pretty much come out and said that they're not a retro company. I'll have links in the description below. And that they're interested in the future, not the past. Which, I know that was in relation to a Sega Dreamcast Mini and a Sega Saturn Mini, but that speaks volumes to the perception of the company right now, like in their goals as a company, and where they stand in the gaming community. We can pretty much probably not waste time hoping for more gaming compilations, more remakes and things like that, unless they're like new remakes, which obviously a remake would be a new remake. But what I mean is, we're a lot less likely to see a Kid Chameleon remake than we are, say, another entry in the Streets of Rage franchise. We're less likely to see a remake of like maybe Decap Attack as we are maybe another entry in the Golden Axe franchise, which maybe not on that one. Anyhow, if you're a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, head over to Luke Gray's YouTube channel. I'll have a link in the description below. He has links where you can download Sonic the Hedgehog Redo for PC and Android, and check it out for yourself. The controls are, I played with the keyboard, so the controls are a little wonky, but looking over the control, how he's got the controls set up, it's very similar to what controls would be with a controller or whatever, what you expect. But anyhow, check it out. Let me know in the comments below what you think.